Hi guys and girls, welcome back to my channel Fast X.
For this movie review, the ticket sponsors are Ranjana Cineplex. To give exceptional and groundbreaking technology experience in their theaters for wider audience in town, go and watch the latest movie at Ranjana Cineplex, New Road, Kathmandu. See you at the movies.
Fast X, Fast 10, Fast and the Furious 10, you can call it anything you want. And I just watched it in theaters, and I got to say, this movie is a mix of both completely ridiculousness and a good action, and so many stuff in the movie. So I was expecting Fast X to be good because I liked a few of the Fast and the Furious movie that they had done in the previous one, and this movie had the mixture of both. There were stuff of ridiculousness and stupid stuff that you can come up with, and like when we see it, we will say like, huh, how is this possible? And like the law of physics doesn't work with Dominic Toretto, and the stuff that he's doing with the car, like gravity doesn't work with him, and it doesn't make sense, and it's impossible stuff they're coming up with him. I love Vin Diesel, but like always they make him like this superior and like the go-to guy. Then the things that he does is always like the right, even though it's impossible and there's no way that this thing can be pulled off in real. And but they did it because they are making him like this Greek god that like everything he touches, it's possible. And there was one scene in the movie like he's like like picking up the car with one hand, and like that's the stuff that they are doing with him, like they're making him this dominating figure, like this big thing. And but yeah, the action was great. There were so many elements in this movie. The hand-to-hand combat that they did with the cinematography, and the shot that they have pulled off in this movie were great. And some dialogues your movie ma it didn't work. The stuff that they were saying were like so highlighted and were like unnecessary in this movie. But only good part about the movie was Jason Momoa's character as Dante. He's not the threatening villain as the previous others in the movie, but every time he was in the screen, the sense of humor and it making us laugh, and it was great to see that like some things are predictable and he's not the best villain and the threatening one, but every time he showed up his character and pursuing it, he did a great job with it. Your movie ma चाहिने action ni धेरै छ. If you like actions and in a movie in this, and there were so many stuff, and the location down and shoot गरेको थियो, and the way they have shot the cinematography and the shot, visually it was great, and the soundtrack was also great in this movie, and it was so hyped, and that made us engaged and wanted to know what will happen next and next in the way it goes. This movie had some similarities to Furious 7. I'll give it that. The actions that wasn't over the top and unpredictable. Something where like okay, it makes sense. Not like the other movie before this. Like going to the space and stuff that they did. There's some actions were pretty good. and it was, like, okay, yeah, it's good. It's not over the top notch, like, the things that is unnecessary and unworthy, but कुन कुन चाहिँ नि एकदमै राम्रो नि थियो, and they did a great job with the stunt coordination, and the stuff were mind blowing in this movie. There were a lot of characters in this movie as well. They showed the previous story of the movie before this, and connecting the way, and giving the time of the characters, and crisscrossing the stuff were also great in this movie. And the thing that they always do is, like, they kill the movie in a previous movie and they bring back in the next, and they did it with Letty and they did with Hans, and there are some stuff as well, and you should watch it. Like the stuff they do that shouldn't be included, and why you need this, but it's what it is, and what they do in this Fast movie is amazes me, and like unthinkable stuff happens. And at the end of it, यो movie चाहिँ नि राम्रै थियो, त्यस्तो मैले सोचेको जस्तो चाहिँ नि मलाई लागेन. I think they had gone for much greater and bigger than this, but it is what it is, and I enjoyed it when I watched this movie, and it was an okay watch for me, and you should also watch if you like this in theaters. And yeah, do let me know what you guys think of this video, of this review of this movie on the comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. I'll appreciate that. And like always, you can watch more right now, and I will see you in the next video. See ya.